right? Our results show that from Buford's point of view, the produce in Union Square was better in both Brooklyn and Queens. However, the produce in Queens was better than the produce in Brooklyn. From the other group's point of view, they thought that the vegetables were better in Bronx than the places in Manhattan and Brooklyn. The produce available in communities with high income have more variety than the communities with low income. For example, when we went to Whole Foods by Union Square, it relatively is a very expensive place. Manhattan itself is a very expensive place to rent, and they did have many different variations of fruits. Like one time we went to Brooklyn the J Street Borough Hall train stop. We went to a bodega and all they had was 2 bananas and 3 apples in stock. And we asked if they had any more. They said no, because no one really buys it, because it was actually because people just buy delis, chips, Arizonas, that kind of stuff. Also, we also tried to these are pictures, and among our conclusions, the food is more appealing in the supermarkets, but the quality is much better in green markets, because especially in the summertime for green markets, these fruits and vegetables are picked right when they're ripe. So, produce available in communities is correlated to the income of the surrounding populace. Like I said, Union Square is a rich area, and they had high-yielding fruits and fruits with great ripeness. Green markets fruits have a good alternative to costly grocery produce, and green markets, however, may not be open year-round because these are run usually by the farmers themselves, and they're not producing these crops all year because we have harsh temperatures like winter coming around. Also, we concluded that the reason why supermarkets may have better appearances in fruits and vegetables is because we do have pesticides and preservative sprays that they do spray on these fruits and vegetables. For example, with apples or cherries, I don't know about you, but as a personal experience, whenever I used to eat them, I would rinse them, obviously, but when you eat them, my lips would get swelled and itchy, and it actually is because they don't wash off the pesticides that they sprayed upon it. And by the way, a good way to get rid of that is to wash it a little bit with hydrogen peroxide. That will get rid of the coating on it. That's why sometimes your apples in supermarkets look really shiny. I don't know, apples aren't supposed to be that shiny. So here's my references. Acknowledgements, my teacher, Dr. Ryan Roy, Dr. Harmful Society, and easiest stuff.
Quickly go back to one of your graphs. I have a question about the error bars. So what did you use for those? Did the standard error mean or the standard deviation?
Well, I didn't know what standard deviation was at the time, so I'm guessing it's the former.
The error bars to calculate. So you see with the white noise?
Yeah. Well, because actually my mentor said that she just included it. She never really told me.
Okay.
But that is very important thing to know.
Yeah.
Anything that you put in there, all of you, because that's a piece of information. When you gather data and information and then you analyze, this is part of your research. That's excellent work. You did a great job, right? So now you analyze the statistical analysis, and then what she's asking you, what is the difference? Just find out. Whenever your mentor did that, ask how you did it, right?
Yeah, just the reason why I asked is because when you look at the error bars, it helps you figure out whether there's your difference between the different categories. You're just looking at it, all the error bars sort of overlap with all of these different categories.
Actually, I think it has to do with defining what was the highest and most lowest rating over there.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Can you work your hypothesis one? Upon going to all the supermarkets
on what you thought about the product?
You mean, consumers?
Can you repeat the question?
So she asked what if, when we went to supermarkets and supermarkets, etc., if we asked what their opinion was and how they felt about the produce they were buying. No, we did not do that. You're not really supposed to accept the strangers. What we did do, though, we did ask for permission from the vendors, and we did also assess different things that we did not include, like for example, if these organic, it was like organic milk, or if they accepted easier food stamps, because we also wanted to find out if people with how do I say it? Low income, people with low income, if they can receive good produce from these green markets, because green market produce can be at times expensive, especially organic items. Any question?
So all this work becomes very important, especially all of you. When you're eating, try to eat healthy. When you're looking at the products, as he mentioned, apples are not supposed to be that